This right here is my favorite dress, and I want to make another one of her. I bought this fabric. You can really tell I'm in like plaid moment right now, and basically I want to make this dress in this fabric, but a little bit different. I'm also a complete beginner in sewing, by the way, so I don't really know how this is gonna go. I've never made a dress before, so we'll see how this goes. I also found this tutorial here from the Essentials Club, which the dress she makes in that video I feel like is very similar to my favorite dress I just showed you. It's from Garni, by the way, if anyone was wondering. So I'm going to be using that tutorial, but I'm going to kind of alter it a little bit. I want to make the dress longer. I want like a midi length version, and I want to add pockets. So those are the main adjustments, I guess, changes we're going to make. Who knows what else is going to happen? That's the whole journey of sewing, I guess. Things just happen and you just never know what you're really going to end up with, but that is the basic plan that we're going to try and follow. So let's just get right into it and see what happens. Okay, so we're starting off right now by making the pattern. I just have this butcher's paper here that I got from Officeworks. It's quite inexpensive, and I want to make a pattern of this just so I know exactly how much fabric to cut, and if I ever want to make this dress again, then it's already got a personalized pattern to my size. Luckily for me, I have obviously this dress that fits me perfectly. I love the fit of it, so I'm really just going to kind of trace this and add some length to it. But obviously if you don't have a dress like this, in the YouTube video I'm following, she tells you exactly how she is making the pattern just from using like a t-shirt and, you know, making adjustments from there. So you can definitely do that if you want, but I am just going to kind of trace this. I'm then going to just fold the sleeves in because we are making separate pattern pieces for the sleeves. So right now we're just kind of tracing around the shoulder neckline area. I'm just going to use my marker right now and just literally trace around the pattern.
I've been around, but I can't get you out of my head.
And now I'm just going to measure how long I want this dress to be. I feel like I want it pretty much the length of the dress I'm wearing now. So just taking my measuring tape all the way down. It's roughly 125 centimeters in length. Okay, so I've somewhat got a bit of a pattern here, and I think we're ready to cut it out. Pattern piece all cut out. Now we're going to cut out 4 of these. So we need 2 fronts and 2 backs. So here is the fabric. This is just some fabric I bought from Spotlight. It is this beautiful pink and brown plaid cotton fabric. I believe I have about 3 meters here. This might be 3 or 5 meters. I can't really remember. I have the good side facing up right now. I'm still trying to learn which is the good side and which is the bad side. We're just gonna Tetris this out and cut out the fabric. I want to try and obviously do this in a way that I don't waste too much fabric. We also still need fabric for the pockets and also the sleeves.
Try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. But now I've realized you are what
we have all of our pieces cut out. We have 4 panels, 2 for the back, 2 for the front, and then I also did cut out pocket pieces as well because I want to add pockets like I said. I did go through pretty much all the fabric. There's still some scraps left, but I do have more of this fabric as well. So we still have some fabric for the sleeves. I do also have some scrap pieces, so I might make a matching scrunchie. I feel like that'd be really cute, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So now we can actually start sewing, which is very exciting. So I'm gonna overlock the edges of my pockets first, and then we're gonna kind of start assembling the back panels together and the front panels together and then overlock those. So let's do that.
else has got me feeling this way. Every minute, every hour I spend is on you.
Alright, so we have attached the two front panels and the two back panels together. So now we have just two pieces, a front and a back. I also overlocked the inside of that to prevent it from fraying, and I've also done the rolled hem on the v-neck, which I think looks so good. But because I want to add pockets, this is when I would add in the pockets before we attach the full sides together. And now I'm going to look up another tutorial, probably just a TikTok tutorial honestly, on how to do pockets because I have completely forgotten. I'm just going to kind of place this. And this is going to be so rough as well. I feel like here is a good place. I'm going to just pin that up. There's a puppy! Hello! Hi puppy
Single day. I've always wondered what it takes to fill.
I have now attached the pocket pieces to the front and the back. So essentially I kind of just laid the right sides together of the dress and the pocket, placed it where I want the pocket to kind of sit on the dress, and then I literally just overlocked that entire side, overlocking the pockets together. So now when I open the pocket up like this, I've got a nice little seam there and the right sides are together. So now that we're at this stage, I'm just going to be stitching along the edge of this pocket so it kind of sits nicely, and then we're back at the same spot in the tutorial where we're just going to be sewing the sides of the dress and also the sleeves together. So yeah, pockets super easy to add. Now I'm just going to go back on my sewing machine and do the edge stitching on all four sides of the pocket, and then we're going to go and sew the sides of the dress together.
Void inside. Something about ya makes me wanna be with you for a long time.
So we have the sides all pinned up, so we're basically going to be sewing along here. I'm also going to just overlock it too, and then we're also going to be sewing all the way down the sides. So if you're following the tutorial, she just simply goes straight down the sides, but obviously because I have a pocket, I'm going to be going down here, stop at this pin, around the pocket, and then go down. I'm also just going to sew a bit down here and a bit down here. I've placed these pins here so that I don't sew here because obviously we need the opening for the pocket, otherwise it's not a functional pocket. So I've measured about 14 centimeters in here because, you know, I feel like I could comfortably get my hand in. I literally just put my hand here and just kind of pinned that. So yeah, let's get sewing. Ready to see the first try on? You're not going to see the full length. I'll probably put another clip here, but I'm obsessed. There are a few little adjustments I want to make. I want literally just the v-neck to just be like 1 centimeter like that. Just a little bit higher, just for a bit more, I don't know. I feel like it's just a little tiny bit too low, so literally maybe 1.5 centimeters up. The pockets are at the perfect length. I'm so happy I added them. I love how flowy it is. Like, this is the perfect amount of flowiness. It's not too like baggy, like oversized. It's the perfect amount. I do think though my Garni dress, which I have back here, does kind of have maybe like a bit more like cinched in at the waist before it fully goes out. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I can do that, if I do like little darts here or just take a little bit in at the sides just up here before it like fully flows out. But other than that, I think it's looking really good right now. The length is quite long, but obviously we haven't hemmed it yet, so I think that is obviously a really easy fix. And yeah, I'm like really happy with how we are going so far and also how quick this has been. I have been sewing for maybe about 3 hours now, including like cutting the pattern and everything. And we've basically got like, I could wear this right now. Like this is a full dress I could wear. She even says in the video, you could literally just like hem the sleeves right here and this could be like, this is a great dress in itself. I obviously want to add the sleeves because I want sleeves. But yeah, this is amazing. I'm so happy. We're gonna take a pause here though because I have two very exciting things I'm going off to do right now. The first thing is I'm gonna take Miso to the dog beach with a few friends and their dogs, which is gonna be really fun. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. It's a really nice, beautiful, hot day. So we are in need of the beach. The second thing is I'm actually gonna go pick up an embroidery machine. I'm so excited. I literally have been wanting an embroidery machine for like years now, but like seriously have been wanting one for maybe a year. And I mean, it's been more of my priority to like get my sewing machine, get my overlocker. The embroidery machine is a very, very luxury thing. I mean, these are all luxury things too, of course. They're a bit more essential than an embroidery machine, but I don't know, I've just always wanted one. And I have been doing a bunch of research and I really like the Brother one. I mean, all of my machines right now are Brother, and I wanted the Brother Innovis, I think it's called, but everywhere I've seen it on is like at least like the cheapest I found it is $2,000, which is just not in my budget right now. Last night I was looking on Facebook Marketplace and I found one that is basically like brand new for $700, which like is still a lot of money. It is definitely a lot of money. You know, that's a huge amount that I'm saving right there. So anyway, I'm gonna go pick that up, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. So yeah, we're gonna take a pause from this and I will see you when we go get the embroidery machine and go to the dog beach. I got my embroidery machine. Oh my gosh. Ready? Ta-da! So like I said, we got this one from Facebook Marketplace. I'm so excited. So this is the Innovis NV180, and this is actually an embroidery machine and sewing machine in one, which is very exciting. I can't actually use this right now because I need like a whole bunch of stuff, the embroidery threads and all that stuff, which I've ordered on Amazon, so that should be coming in the next few weeks. So we can't actually test out the embroidery part of it, but I'm thinking we could finish off this dress using this machine just with the sewing part of it, and just yeah, have a little play with her. I'm so excited. This machine, it looks so advanced. Like I just have no idea how to do anything. I'm gonna have to just like play around with it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing around with this, but for now we have a dress to finish. And I actually think we could get this done. I don't know if I'm being too optimistic, but I think we could get it done today. All we have to do are the sleeves and to hem it. So I think we can do it. I'm just gonna make the little adjustments that I said yesterday of like making the V-neck a little bit shorter. I did say I wanted to kind of cinch it more in at the waist, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that because I don't actually know. I just realized my tripod's just been chilling here with me. You can go away. Let's get on to the adjustments for the dress. I'm so excited. Okay, so right now we are making the sleeves, and again, I've just followed the YouTube tutorial on how to kind of draft this. Essentially, we just measured the armhole length and added 2 inches to that, and then doubled that to get the kind of height of the sleeve that we need. And then for the length of it, I kind of just measured where I'd want it to kind of sit on my arm. Also just placed the sleeve under the dress and kind of followed the curve of the armhole too, and just cut that out. So now we are left with these 2 sleeve pieces that are now ready to gather. You could also do an option that isn't a gathered sleeve, but because my Ghani dress has a gathered sleeve, I want to do that, and I'm going to finish it off in a similar way to my Ghani dress. I think is basically just adding in a bit of an elastic and kind of hemming it, whereas I think in the video she kind of does do like a bit of a cuff to the sleeve, which also looks good. So now we're up to gathering the sleeve. I've just gathered one of the sleeves and it's turned out absolutely perfectly. This is definitely the best I've ever gathered, and I feel like it's because of this machine. So let me tell you how I did it. So essentially we are just gathering along this curved part here. So starting from here and then gathering all the way down. You sew 2 lines along here, just following along the edge. It's like the foot length apart. Basically what you do is you put your machine on the widest length stitch and also the highest tension, and that is what is going to create the gathered effect. And also you just do not backstitch in the beginning and the end. Don't backstitch. Okay, here's a little try on. Obviously, I can't show you the full length of the dress right now. With the sleeves, oh my goodness. I'm so happy with it so far. There's just still a few things that we need to do and a few adjustments I want to make. First of all, I do like how I kind of cinched the waist in kind of at the sides here. I definitely think it gives me a bit more shape. The only thing is because we didn't really allow for that in the pattern, it's pretty tight on my chest. So I'm going to have to let this out a little bit. I might let out the back V actually, because I don't want this V to be any lower, and just see if that helps make it fit me a bit better. I do love the sleeves as well. They just look so good. We obviously still have to put the elastic in at the bottom of the sleeve, but honestly, if you like this look, you could leave it like this. It's super cute. The other thing is, I'm not really sure why it's doing this. Maybe because, you know, the bust here is quite tight and then the sleeves kind of fit me well. So this sleeve especially kind of just falls down like this. There's 2 things I'm going to try and do. Is I'm going to do the thing where I let out a little bit of the seam just at the back here and see if making a bit more flowy just makes this sleeve situation sit better on me. If that doesn't work, then I might add a little bow situation to the back, like just do 2 little like bows here. Those are the 2 things that I might do, but other than that, all you really have to do is add the elastic to the bottom and then also hem the bottom. I'm very happy with how this is looking so far.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us 2. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
These little songs make me glad to call you mine. And you have got my head in the clouds.
1, 2, 3. All that I need is your body next to me on rainy days. Just need your company, don't need to.
This is the finished dress. What do you guys think? I am like so impressed with myself. I can't believe we did this. We did this in also like 2 days. Like I think I did it just over 24 hours. I am actually so proud of myself. It turned out so good. Definitely not perfect. There's a few things that I would change. Like this part is sitting a little bit weird and I'm not really sure why. For a first attempt, my first ever dress I've ever made, I'm really impressed. I also made a little matching hair bow out of some scrap fabrics, which I think it just is so perfect. It was so much fun making this dress. The tutorial that I used from the Essentials Club is so easy to follow. Let me know how you guys think I did. I definitely think there are some improvements, and I already want to make this dress again. And I want like 10 versions of this dress in different fabric, and it just excites me. Like I feel like I'm just like, I want to make this dress again so I can make all the improvements. But yeah, I had so much fun making it, the little tie at the back. I feel like this dress was a really good project for me to just kind of figure out things. Like there was a lot of troubleshooting in there that I just didn't really expect, but I feel like that's the best way to learn, is just to like have things happen and then figure out how to fix it. Like the tie at the back, I wasn't really expecting to have to do that, but I think it's like my favorite feature of the dress. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me, sewing with me. Thank you for being my moral support here with me as I sew my first dress. My sewing journey has only just begun, so make sure you follow this YouTube channel, subscribe so you don't miss out. I'm going to be posting so many more sewing videos. There'll also obviously be crochet and knitting videos, just all of the crafting, everything. Also follow me on my social media, my TikTok and my Instagram, just to stay more up to date with me. And also we have a brand new Patreon that I'm really excited about. There's a bunch of cool perks on there. There's already the first monthly podcast on there, and I'm about to record the second one as well. You also get an exclusive video. It's just a fun, cool place. We've got a Discord server for all the crafty girlies. So yeah, links to all of that down in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!